Our speaker is a nationally recognized producer, writer, and reporter, and has worked with some of the biggest names in sports. As a broadcaster, she has spent her career at several of the top names in the industry. She co-created and produced a groundbreaking sport talk shows called The Sports Report, and she was also a feature reporter and producer for the NFL's longest-running program, and I used to watch this show, Inside the NFL. Her work has been recognized and honored by the industry numerous times. Nicole Watson is a native of Rome, New York, and also a 1983 SUNYIT graduate with a bachelor's degree in business management and marketing. She was also a leader in SUNYIT's Black Student Union organization and is among the only 4 SUNYIT alumni to be presented with the Alumni Association's highest honor, the Outstanding Alumni Achievement Award. Nicole Watson now lives in Atlanta, Georgia, where she serves as an educational speaker with NCSA, the National Collegiate Scouting Association. She travels the country talking to students, athletes about how to maximize their opportunities to play college sports. She's also a freelance media specialist, providing media and marketing service such as broadcast production, image consulting, project management, and style writing for individuals and organizations. She is active in the Atlanta community and is a board member and volunteer for many civic organizations and an avid golfer. And she'll be here for SUNY IT Open this coming August. And she also plays in many charity tournaments around the country. So please join me in welcoming our 1983 SUNY IT graduate, Nicole Watson.
Good afternoon. Or good morning. Yes, it's still morning, huh? It is such a pleasure for me to be here. Dr. Ye, thank you so much. The incredible faculty and staff, fellow alumni, family and friends of SUNY IT, distinguished guests, and I want to give a special hello to my family, and particularly on this Mother's Day Eve, my mom, Lena Watson, who is here. Mom, thank you so much. Yes, Miss Incredible. And all the mothers here today, but most importantly, and most especially, to the class of 2010. Now, let's give some shout outs. Because I heard the Wildcats have been up to some great things. Every time I come back to the campus, I'm inspired. I look around and see all that it has become and know the possibilities of all that it will be. I'm so proud. I want to give a special hello and congratulations to the women that I saw last night and all of the students who had academic excellence. I know it's hard to just keep trudging through and making it to this point and to do so with honors. Last night, again, I was inspired by so many people that I saw. The Baja Club. I heard about the Baja Club. What's up, Baja Club? Give me a shout. Anybody in the Baja Club? I heard y'all did some phenomenal things, yes? All right. Lasso, for a wonderful fashion show and presentation. I heard it was great. I'm anxious to get my video copy of it. I heard it was phenomenal. I'm looking forward to seeing that. To the basketball team who did so well, Sweet 16 this year. Shout out to the basketball team. To the baseball team as well. I am so happy to see that sports is really coming around here at SUNY, that the Wildcats are taking care of business, and that we're going to have an incredible new field house that will hold even more championship games and more things to look forward to. I want to say congratulations to all the graduates, for you are at this point, which is so critical, so important in life, and I know that you worked hard to get to this point. I can't believe that just a few short years ago, I was sitting right there, and it's so nice to be back here with you. Like many of you, I'm the little girl who came from just down the street, and saw big dreams happening right here within a school that could set me on my way and take me on my path. The State University of New York Institute of Technology. The world is technologically driven. We have to be the first to have it, the latest and greatest with the gadgets. You have to be online instead of inline. We used to call it the information superhighway. Now, I'm probably going to have to turn back here and ask any of these folks if they remember that. Yes? Okay. The information superhighway. Well, you're still on it. And now, with the internet and all that's going on that help us navigate the world with the click of a button, we can be in another part of the world. And that's good. Innovation and technology are great. It's what allows us to travel in new frontiers and to do many things. But sometimes we're a slave to our BlackBerry, our iPhone, the iPad. We get on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace. It's whose website, blog this, email that, .net, .biz, .gov, .com. But the information superhighway is going very, very fast. And I am concerned a little bit about those who keep their head down, and don't look up. 100 miles an hour, or maybe more, but if your head is down and you don't get a chance to look up, you're speeding through life and not really taking in all that's around you. Slow down, for slow and steady wins the race. If you're going too fast, you might miss something. Look up, look out. The real world is out there waiting for you. The definition of destination on that journey is purpose, and I encourage you to find yours, find your purpose. In order for you to really enjoy life, it's important for you to understand it's about that journey. The road to happiness has many incredible things, but you must see where you are going. Again, look up, look out. Now you say, hey, I've got a few navigation devices. I just bought this fancy smancy TomTom. It allows me to get to different places and different schools around the country. I take it on the road, I put it in my bag. You may get online and go to Google and say, where am I going? Let me map it out. Let me go to MapQuest. But how many of you know that no matter what navigational device you have and what kind of technology you have, that sometimes you may still get lost. You have state-of-the-art this and all the things, but you still get lost. Well, I encourage you to get your own GPS. GPS, guidance, persistence, and strategy. Right now, you need that GPS, especially on the road of life, to look up, look out, and see where you're going. The guidance that it's okay to seek counsel from those people who have done things before you, to research a situation before you get into it. Don't worry, forget about greed. Guidance is okay, it's good. Persistence. There will be many things and many people that will get you off track while you're en route to success, but be sure to stay on course, be persistent. GPS, strategy. It's okay to map things out, to get yourself prepared, to develop that course of action so you know where you're headed. Tell them about what they can do to receive some information. Make sure that you get the help that you need. Nothing will ever replace hearing from your friends and making sure that they help you too get on the right track. Take in some of the scenery as you go through this road of life. And most importantly, you should learn to speak to people. Literally, speak to people. Don't send them an email. Don't send them text. It's okay. Talk to them. Now, I know as a journalist, I'm a little bit biased, but good writing and good communication will never go out of style. Speaking to someone, telling them that you love them will never go out of style. And the best communication is nonverbal. The one where you just listen. Listen to the experienced person on the job who has done the work and laid the groundwork for you and can show you the way. Listen to the aunt or uncle who can give you good advice on the pitfalls of something that they have already experienced. Listen to the elder person who is trying to show you how. Listen to your mom or dad because they're just trying to keep you from making the same mistakes that they did. Listen because it's through communication that you get more than you give. Communication, when you speak, make sure you have something good to say. Again, tell someone you care. Tell them that you need their help. Nothing will ever replace hearing your friends, LOL. Hearing your mom's voice, your dad's voice, the comfort, the laughter you get from hearing your dad's corny jokes. Never too big to get a hug from your grandma, and don't ever get too big where you don't want to give her one. I don't care if you're traveling in a Honda or a Hoopty, a Mercedes or a Mustang, you're still going to get from point A to point B. And it's up to you and how you roll. It's up to you. Along the way, don't be afraid to work. Appreciate what comes your way and take nothing for granted. Take nothing at all. On that note, know and understand that if you give a man everything, he works at nothing. And work is what will give you the true appreciation for the things that you have. So while we say congratulations to you for a job well done, your journey has just begun. On that note, graduates, take your hand, put it over your shoulder and say, I did that. I'm good. Job well done. Now, take that same hand and grab yourself by the back of the collar and say, come on, we got work to do. All right? We have work to do. We hope that you understand that it's especially good when you become a lifelong learner. I was inspired by many of the women that I saw, some mothers. I spoke to a mother who said her son is also here graduating today as well. What a precious gift. But if knowledge is power, then let your will and determination be your fuel. Let passion help guide you, and let your persistence become your compass. Let your life have purpose. The world needs you and all that you will do to help it. On the road, remember, it's not always a smooth ride. There are bumps and twists and turns and a few potholes even. And you'll probably have to start on that place called Pay Your Dues Drive, while your odometer will definitely read overtime. But hard work never hurt anybody. You might get off on exit 8. You know, the one that keeps circling around. It seems like you don't move up or move out. That's where your career will go from time to time, but stay with it. And be sure, go ahead, get it. Get your reservation at Heartbreak Hotel. because you're gonna be there a few times as well. But that's okay. Just don't take up permanent residency and know that it's just a rest stop. Learn from it, build character from it. It's okay. The highway to happiness sometimes has a hefty toll, but just break out that GPS, guidance, persistence, and strategy. Lastly, put a song in your heart. You know, if you're taking a good road trip, you need the tunes, right? Okay? If you're operating the GPS, you gotta have somebody that's gonna ride shotgun with you. Now here's the important part. They have to know how to operate the GPS just as good, if not better than you. All right? More importantly, they have the DJ. Gotta operate the tunes. You gotta have music. Now, I don't care what you're choosing. Coldplay, Green Day, little Jay-Z. Maybe you're gonna go down to the South and get some Ludacris. Maybe it's Carrie Underwood, jazz, classical, country, alternative, old school, new school, it doesn't matter. But the tunes are important. And for this, on the road of life, it's your personal soundtrack. Keep a journal, write things down, look back, see where you need to make improvements, see what you need to look forward to. It's important that you write, that you speak, that you communicate to each other. It's what got us to this point. More importantly, the technology and the innovation that we have at this school is incredible. But the best compliment that you can have is when you introduce it to someone, when you're working alongside someone, you want to make sure that you take the time to appreciate their efforts. Tell them thank you. Do the right thing. Again, I'm so pleased and inspired to be here with you that on the plane, I decided that I'm going to have a little song in my heart. And I decided that I'm going to keep a journal and I'm going to write my songs. My road tunes are going to be a little different. I'm going to write a song. And if I was sitting in your position, I'd start it a little something like this. Now, I was going to ask for some beats, but I didn't want to do that to y'all. It's just a scratch track, and I might be a little off, okay? So stay with me. All right? My cruise control is set. I'm working hard, and yet there's no looking back. It's all about the possibilities. I'm on the highway doing it my way, and I'll show them how this ride is supposed to be. We're making a stop. I'm taking it in. Can't wait to get up. I'm turning it out. Don't get in my way. I'll make it no doubt. There's nothing you can say to detour me. My life's gonna change, and like train, you can call out to me. You can say, hey, soul sister. But I won't wanna miss it when God says what I'm destined to be. You see, when it comes to greatness, it's more than a possibility because I graduated, you graduated from SUNYIT. Congratulations to the class of 2010. Keep a song in your heart and enjoy your journey. Thank you.